The wall. The 10 phases of a woman hitting the wall. This is something that we must touch on because we are seeing a very famous woman hit the wall right before us, man. And her name is Nicki Minaj. And watching her hit the wall is a stone cold blast, homies. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Nestle Snipes is in the building. The homie Nino Brown is among us. So I say that, man, to make us aware that it is fun watching a woman hit the wall, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there are 10 phases to hit the wall, and the crazy thing is, they don't know they're hitting the wall until they've already been past the wall for years. I was talking to a woman one day, man. I think she said she was 42, and she said she ain't gonna never hit the wall. And of course, you know, in my mind, I'm saying, shit, you ain't. You already passed it. You ain't never got you ain't never got to worry about hitting the wall no more. You done already shot past that thing, man. And I was like, man, that's crazy how half of the time they don't even know what the wall is, man. They don't know what it is. They don't know if they're getting close to it. They don't know nothing, none of that. All they know is that they're changing, and they don't know that those changes represent the wall. So, and a lot of the times, man, we as men, we're the reason that they don't accept and understand that they're hitting the wall. Majority of the time is us. Wasting time, settling for less, accepting women that we know we shouldn't accept. And even worse than that, accepting women that we know we shouldn't accept and then putting them in positions we know they don't deserve to be in. Like the man who marries a woman who has 3 children by 3 men. Like, what man, if you ain't one of those 3 men, you have no business marrying that woman. Even a woman with 2 kids by 2 men. You know what I'm saying? I listen, in this day and age in the society we live in, unless you alpha and you profess to be alpha, I give you a pass with a woman who got 1 child by 1 man. Of course, 1 child is by 1 man, but you know what I mean. I give you a pass if you're just a normal average Joe out here and your woman got 1 child. When you get beyond that, when you get beyond one, man, you crazy. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? It don't even make like you are a lesser man. Only a lesser man settles for that. But by the same token, that woman that you settled for and married her, she'll still feel like she's wifey material. She feel like she wifey material because someone married her. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes for a woman to feel like wifey material is for some man to make her a wife. In her mind, she can know she doesn't have the characteristics, but as soon as you marry her, hell, all you gotta do is propose. As soon as you propose to her, she's gonna automatically forget all that and say, well, hell, I guess I am still a wife. And then when people who know her see her get married, then they're even if they're lower quality than her, they're gonna be like, wait a minute now, if she's wifey material, then I am too. That's why they're all looking for husbands, no matter what baggage they bring to the table. They all think they deserve husbands. A woman who has been on the carousel ride, I'm talking about rode that motherfucker till it broke down at the fairgrounds, man. I'm talking about it don't even they ain't even got no carousel ride at the amusement park no more, man, cause it's gone. She done tore it up. She'll still feel like she deserves to have a husband, man. And someone somewhere is gonna prove her right. Somebody's gonna marry her. I don't know who, but somebody's gonna marry her. I can guarantee you that. Any woman, any woman on the face of the earth, no matter what her issues are, no matter what her baggage is. Listen, man, I don't care what she got left at the baggage claim. No matter what her baggage claim ticket is, or how many baggage claim tickets she has the potential, not just the potential, she has the propensity to be a wife to someone. Because every woman out here is in a man. Women are in a win-win situation right now. And let me tell you something. Then you got the suckers out here who believe that there is one. They believe that they're gonna find the one that they should marry. Like there are men out here who holding on to that dream, man. Like they live their lives to be in a marriage, man. Like these dudes are losing their minds, man. Like they've been in and out of relationships. They don't know anyone who's been in a successful relationship long term that's younger than 50, and then they sit around, man, and still believe that it's a possibility that that thing is gonna happen for them. Some brothers cannot wrap their mind around the concept that that shit is not a realistic expectation, man. Some of them just can't wrap their mind around it. And to those men, I say, I sympathize with you, bro. Yeah, and they all tend to have a little fruity nature, man. Like they all tend to be, not the most hardcore cat. You know what I'm saying? Not the, they don't come off like the most masculine cat in the world, man. But I'm telling you, man, that's how they be, bro. They literally be sitting in the joint and just acting like I don't know what the hell they be acting like, man. You know what I'm saying? I just know that I can't fathom the reason that a man would believe that. I can't fathom the reason that a man would believe that. I can't even see how many likes I got, man. Yeah, I can't even see the likes. The screen I'm looking at, man, won't even show me the likes. So, anyway, man, if you haven't liked the video, man, you're in here chilling, man, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I guess the people will start straggling on in here, man. It may just be us, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm chilling. I ain't even worrying about the numbers and shit like that no more. How many people watch, man? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I just come on and do the show, man, because I feel like I got some content that needs to be shared. So, but if you're in here, go ahead and hit the thumbs up while you're in here. So, all right, let's get into this thing, man. Let's get into this thing. Again, the topic for today is the 10 phases of a woman hitting the wall. Now, we know that when she's young, it's all good for her, man. Like, she ain't got no complaints when she's young. You know what I'm saying? A young woman has no issues. She can get a young, attractive woman can have pretty much any man she wants. She can pretty much, she gets all types of benefits just from being a pretty young tender. Like when a woman young, she ain't even got to be the prettiest woman to get those benefits. You understand what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of benefits for a woman when she's young. Listen, even a big girl has benefits when she's young. Like there's just something about youth. You know what I'm saying? White girls have benefits when they're young. Black girls have benefits when they're young. Girls that don't speak or no English have benefits when they're young. When they are young women, they have, hey, the world is theirs. The world is just a pearl. You know what I'm saying? The world is their pearl. All they gotta do is crack open the damn oyster, man. So there is a time. The first phase of hitting the wall is when they're just too damn young to even sweat it. You understand what I'm saying? You catch a woman fresh out of high school, man, jumping off into college. She a college freshman. Man, listen, hey, man, she got the bull by the short hairs, as the old dude said in the South. You know what I'm saying? She got the bull by the gonads. She good. She don't have no concerns. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally does not ever have to say a word to a man, and she can get more attention than she's ever gonna need in her life. So there's a period where they just too damn young to even sweat the wall. Hey man, listen. Now on the back end, like we don't get those benefits on the front end of our lives. You know what I'm saying? On the front end of our lives, you got to have game, you got to have paper, you got to have front and flash, you got to have a bunch of things on the, because you ain't got no wisdom yet. So when we young like that, man, we gotta earn what we get. We gotta work for what we get. Dre Raphael is in the building. What's good, bro? But when they young like that, man, let me tell you something. They don't have to do nothing. They got more options than they could ever use. But then on the back end is when we start to get our benefits. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. especially from 45 to 60. 45, 60, man, that's the prime of our lives. That's when we have the the right amount of wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, and the distinguished gentleman thing, and also still enough youthful exuberance. That's if you take care of yourself. Enough youthful exuberance to still be appealing to young. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. By the time you 40, 45, you really shouldn't be wanting to knock down nobody in 18, 19, nowhere. You shouldn't be going to teen. Really, you shouldn't be going. You shouldn't be going below legal adult age. You shouldn't be going below 21, man. Once you get to about 40, 45, you should be chilling on that. I mean, it's really, really, really like being with a little girl at that point, man. It's crazy to me because you're rarely gonna find anyone that's mature at that age. Like they're gonna have little girl tendencies still. Like that, my rule of thumb is she has to at least been out dealing with the world on her own for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So let's say she graduated high school at 17. Her 5 years gonna be 22. Most people graduate high school at 18. Her 5 year gonna be 23. She need to be out in the world on her own, out of fucking high school for 5 years before she's even adult enough, before she's even grown enough to warrant my presence. You know what I'm saying? To warrant the opportunity to be in my presence. 7C Wisdom is in the building. What's good, bro? Bum Squad for sure. RJ Bex, Tenderonis. Yeah, no doubt, man. Real talk. So I feel like, man, 5 years out of high school, man, bam, that's it. 23. 22, 23 should be the lowest you're willing to go. This was as low as I'm willing to go. I mean, you can go lower than that if you want to, man. You can be in prison if you want to. But me, I'm, 23 is about low as I'm going, man. And really at this point, man, I'm talking about, needing to be, established, needing to have some things going on in life, needing to have accomplished some things, you know what I'm saying? My rule of thumb now, man, is old enough to have one degree and be halfway to the next one. So that's about the same age. It's about the same age. Most women get their first degree by the time they're 22. Halfway through that one, man, is 24. Same thing. So, number one, the first phase of women hitting the wall is she's just too young to sweat it. The wall don't even exist in her world. Let me tell you something. When she's looking at 30 like it's old, man, she ain't got no concerns about the wall. Now, let me tell you something. Think about this. The majority of the time you hear somebody look at 30 and say 30 is old, I ain't talking about like kids, like somebody that's like 21, 22. The majority of the time you hear somebody say 30 is old, it's a female. And she don't even know why she's saying it. She's saying it because innately there's something in her, it's something internally that's telling her that her ass is gonna be old by the time she get 30. She knows it. She knows it. But during that period, she's at the second phase. Once she gets past the too young to sweat it age, then she's in the oblivious age. She's oblivious to the wall. She's oblivious to the time ticking. She's oblivious to her biological clock ticking her toward the wall. So that's why she says, 30 is old. Y'all old. She called people that's 30 years old. Because she knows that she's going to be old at 30. You see, when it comes to women aging, we don't think about their age. We think about the wall. The wall does not have a certain age limit on it. There are certain characteristics of a woman who is hitting the wall. There are certain outlooks of a woman who is hitting the wall. There's a certain physical appearance of a woman who is hitting the wall. There's a certain amount of mileage on the body of a woman who's hitting the wall. So the wall can be hit at 25, the wall can be hit at 35. It don't matter. There's a huge window where a woman can hit the wall. And from the time they're about 20, let's say about the time they get their first degree, until the time they're 30, they're totally oblivious to the fact that the wall is a part of their future. They are the cockiest they've ever been because they've accomplished something now. They don't just have to rely on their beauty. They've accomplished something now. And now with that accomplishment, they still young. They still got beauty. Now they got their grown woman beauty because they body done spread a little bit and filled out like a grown woman. You can't tell them chicks right there nothing. But I'm also tell you, they be the freakiest ones. At that age right there, they be the freakiest ones because they be oblivious to the fact that this is the prime time for them to be trying to catapult themselves into the vision of a man who is on a certain level of existence in order to try to present themselves as somebody's wifey material. But they're oblivious to all of that, man. They don't give no damn. They partying all the time. They drinking all the time. Bitch might smoke weed, might pop pills, traveling all the time, always out of the. Man, let me tell you something. If you fresh out of college, your ass can't afford to be traveling. Man, I be seeing chicks, man, they be fresh out of college. One time I went straight through undergrad, then went straight through a master's degree and got student loans out the wazoo, and then gonna be trying to take vacations every month. Shawty, you can't afford no vacation. Take the vacation money and try to see what you could do about those hundreds, thousands of dollars of student loans you got. That's what you need to do. King David Lone Wolf is in the building. What's good, Wolf? Scream, what up, homie? So I'm telling you, man, that she's not even aware that she's approaching the wall. So, and it's a quick turn, man. They go from being too young to sweat it to suddenly being oblivious about the fact that they're closing in. When they're too young to sweat it, you hear them saying things like, man, 30 is old. Y'all old at 30. I ain't trying to be 30 like old people. I don't, see somebody at 30 and be like, oh, they old. She's too young to sweat it. When she gets about 25, 26, she's oblivious to the fact that her ass is finna get to that age that she thinks is old. Now, the next phase is when you see them at that age of 30, when they start getting around 30, their outlook changes. If you notice a woman, if you've ever seen a woman who was 23 and you see that same woman at 30 and you were able to kind of see her progress a little bit, you can see a totally different woman. But it's not because of maturity. It's because of rejecting. Now she wants to start trying to live the life she should have been living in her damn 20s. You know why? Because she's rejecting the fact that she is already at the wall. She doesn't want to. She's looking back on her life. She don't want to look forward, because she look forward, she got to understand that wall is right behind her. So the next phase of her life is rejecting that she's at the wall. So she starts trying to, now she want to try to be a good girl and try to settle down and try to not party so much and not hang out so much and not have all these dudes around and not be the life of the party and always have her face on the scene. Now she wants to do that at 30, but guess what? We want a woman who's living like that at 22, 23, not 30. You can't go live your life and sow your wild oats and then think you finna come and now that's finna be gotten and now you the prized possession. No, shout it. SJ3 say, I learned from experience. If a chick older than you smash and dash, I do you one better, bro. If a chick older than me, I'm just gonna dash. I ain't gonna even worry about the smash. I'm just gonna dash without the smash, bro. But that's them boy 7 C's. Then she come looking for a simp like him. Nah, bro. She ain't looking for a simp like you, is she, man? Hey, you know what, bro? Sammy Hercules this real talk. Most females in their 20s are alcoholics, man. And I'm gonna tell you, most people in their 20s, man, they just want to get high of anything. Those same females, man, you see them when they 30, like they literally drink every week, man, multiple times a week. Like they literally drink multiple times a week. And the thing is, drinking is okay, man. If you want to have a drink, have a drink. The thing is, even when they drink once a week, they drink. So if they just drink on Friday, man, they drink. I ain't talking about, man, going somewhere having a couple of drinks, man, maybe three. I'm talking about, man, having 5, 6, 7 drinks, mixing all kind of shit, man. You see them, man, they got a glass of wine, man. Then the next time you see them, man, they got some vodka. Then you see them the next time, man, they got a beer. Now I'm talking about all in one night, man, all in one venue. I told you, man, not long ago, man, probably about 4 months ago, man, I dropped the chick, man. I told her, man, Sean, all you do is drink. Damn. Do shit but drink. No doubt, no doubt. I don't know, man. You just said Then she come looking for simp like me. Maybe you meant pimp like you, man. You know, you said simp, bro. K M unknown, what's good, bro? Yeah, they really be working with them perks. Yeah, that man, they do a lot, bro. They do it, man. These chicks do a lot, man. It's funny you say that, man, cause man, that same chick told me she was going to get a tat, man. Then that's another reason I talked to man. She you know she got ink. You know what I'm saying? And I mean the thing is, man, she just had a couple of small inconspicuous, man. She went and got a whole chandelier, man, coming out the crack of her ass, man. She got a whole chandelier on her back now, man. Like damn, like man, I can't. She crazy, man. Oh yeah, yeah. But you know what? The crazy thing is, man, from first appearance, man, they liable to think that about all of us. You know, until they get close enough to experience your energy, man. Unless your energy is like my energy is unbridled. Like I don't try to hold back. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to hold back. Like I let my energy do its thing. And but the thing is, man, I think they just deal with so many simps that it's not even that they think every man is a simp. They just think that all men are the same. Like if a woman deal with 10 men and they all simps, what's gonna make her think the 11th man is not a simp? Cause I'm quite sure, man, these brothers don't. A lot of these brothers don't present themselves as simps. Well, a lot of them do. I can't say that. But out of 10 men, I doubt if all of them present themselves simps. Somebody had to present themselves like a player. And then when she find out the player is a simp too, hell, man, she think everybody's a simp. That's the thing. That's why I don't chase them. That's why I don't pursue them. I don't do none of that. I don't pursue them. I don't chase them. I don't cold approach them. I don't do none of that because I already know that that's how she's using to be. She's used to simps stepping to her. You know what I'm saying? She's used to simps introducing themselves to her. And, it ain't like, man, listen, let me tell you something. You do that if you ain't never had no bad bras. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very familiar with the concept of being entertained by bad bras. So I ain't finna see no bra that's bad enough to make me come out of my shell, to come out of my alpha essence, man. My alpha essence says, shout it, I'm the prize. And that in itself prevents me from ever approaching a woman without her choosing. I simply cannot do it. How can I honestly view myself as the prize and feel like I'm finna go over here and try to sell abroad on the fact that I'm the prize? I can't do it, man. But anyway, let's get back onto this topic, man. So when they're in this phase, man, they're rejecting. She's rejecting the fact that she's wasted her best years. Her best years. She's wasted her best years. And the crazy thing is, this the crazy thing. They'll waste their best years a lot of time, man, in a relationship with a dude, man. And then they'll be in a relationship with a dude for 10 years, man. And of course, man, you know dudes, man. You know us, man. He have other women, man. He have other women. Now, if she just stay in her place and don't sweat it, then it won't be no problem. But she feel like she done went through something. Let me tell you something. I don't sympathize for no woman who's gone through no situation where she was with a man who constantly had other women the whole time they was together. Like, as some, that just to me, she can't get no sympathy from me. I feel like that man had the right to be with a woman if he want to, man. And I just feel like in that situation, they're not wise enough to know they should just stay with the dude. Like if a chick been with dude 10 years, man, she might well stay with that dude. Especially if she still got feeling for him and she still feel the emotional connection to him. She might well stay with the dude after 10 years, man. Cause don't nobody else want after that time, man. Not for real. Not nobody worth having. This is the thing. If a woman is with a man for 10 years and she leave him, all she gonna be able to get is another him, and probably a lesser version of him. Perfect example. Let's look at Nicki Minaj. You know, Nicki Minaj, man, for a minute, Nicki Minaj had her choice of dudes. You remember how that old boy Drake was chasing her down. And we can say Drake is simp, but we also know that like Drake pretty much he had a spell right there, man, where he pretty much could probably knock down anything in the industry that he wanted to knock down. And it may still be that way. I don't know. But he had a spell right there, man. He had a little window right there where he could pretty much knock anything down, man. Like he had control of the game like that. Now, ironically, he never could. I mean, it never did manifest on the surface. I'm quite sure he knocked Nicki down before though. I'd be surprised if he didn't. But just gauging, just looking at her, seeing how she functions. Now she gets Meek. Here Meek is. Meek, very popular rapper, man. Meek is actually one of the better rappers, I think. But that's neither here nor there. So she gets with Meek. Oh, I forgot about Safari, but we ain't gonna mention him. She gets with Meek. Now, Meek is a cat who got jammed up by a black female judge, a feminist ass black female judge. Cause she might have been a dude, cause she looked kind of dude to me, like a dude to me. But Meek get jammed up. Okay, him and Nicki broke up before that. Then he get jammed up. So now she's hitting the wall. So to prove that she's not hitting the wall, this is a perfect example of the rejection phase where she's rejecting that she's hitting the wall. Now Nicki has to go back and find a younger thug to prove to herself that she still has it, to prove to herself that she can still be validated by a younger thug, to prove to herself to prove to herself that a younger thug will still validate her. But what she's doing now, she's compromising. She's validating him for some validation in return. There was a time when she didn't have to give no man no validation. Men just validated her. Now, this cat, man, I don't know how true this story is, man, but I saw a story, man. This cat got 12 mug shots. 12 mug shots, man. Man, you got 12 mug shots, man. That means you've been arrested at least 12 times. 12 different mug shots. But it doesn't matter. She's hitting that wall. She's rejecting that wall, so she'll take whatever. She's in desperation mode right now, so she don't care how crazy it look. She's trying to save herself from the wall, man. She don't give a damn how people looking at her saying, man, why she with that? That's crazy, man. That dude, that boy waiting to bust the penitentiary down. She don't care. That woman is in desperation mode, man. She trying to do anything in her power to pull herself away from that wall. The magnetic pull of that wall, man, has got her. I'm telling you, man, the call of the wall is driving that broad crazy, man. She ain't done doing the crazy shit she gonna do. Watch. Some of the outfits and shit she been wearing, man. Her weight fluctuating, man. She having all type of eating issues, man, because of weight fluctuating and shit, man. You see her one time, she be looking sweet and petite. You see her another time, man, she be looking chunky as hell, man. So she is going through some things right now, all because she's in the rejection phase of hitting the wall, man. OB is in the building. What's good, homie? The health specialist is in the building. What's good with you, bro? So if you're just joining me, man, this is the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Mr. BoA, a.k.a. Book of Alpha Running Me. And today's title is The 10 Phases of a Woman Hitting the Wall. Seventh seed wisdom. I appreciate the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Homie say, stay pimping, pimp. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Pimping is as pimping does. So, I forgot about that. Look how desperate she was on stage, man, with Michael B. Jordan. She never did nothing like that, man. Ever. She never had to. I'm telling you, man. Like watching her is the perfect example, man, of watching a woman hit the wall. Which you're gonna keep. And I was gonna talk about, man, the dude, man, but it ain't worth it. It ain't worth me even getting up trying to create no content about that. We'll just watch her from a distance, man, and we'll stay abreast of her hitting the wall. But she's desperate right now. So after the first phase is she's too young to sweat it. She don't have to worry about the wall. She's just too young. The world is hers. All these dudes just a squirrel looking for a nut. The second phase is she's oblivious to the wall. She's oblivious to the fact that she's closing in on it. The third phase is the phase we just discussed that Nicki Minaj is in right now, the rejection phase. Now, Nicki would be further along in these phases if she wasn't successful. You know what I'm saying? She's successful, so she doesn't really have access to the amount of men that she could be running through. Because, once you're in the industry, you kind of just deal with people in the industry. So that's why these dudes in the industry be knocking off the same chicks all the time. But I would listen to Meek on Funk Flex, and he said, I think it was Breakfast Club, and they were saying, you know how y'all just, y'all bounce around the same chicks in the industry, blah, blah. He said, man, who says you got to have a chick in the industry? Really shit I heard. Who says you got to have a chick in the industry just because you got a chick in the industry? Man, let me tell you something. If you famous, all these places you go around the world, let me tell you some alpha shit right now. Let me tell you some alpha shit. If You famous and you going all around the world touring or speaking or doing whatever you doing, playing ball, whatever you doing. There are women everywhere you go that think you are God's gift to the world. Listen, I saw a chick in the comments on the Funk Flex freestyle that Meek did. Um, she said, "It don't even matter if he was broke. She'll still take him over anybody else." Now, see, depending on how she looked, I'd be investigating who the hell she is if I saw that coming. That's the type of chick you want around you as a man, the woman who willing to drink your damn bathwater. So if a woman is saying, I'm the most amazing man ever in the history of the world. I used to watch Michael Jackson videos, man, back when he was touring, back when he was popping with Thriller and all that, before he started looking like a middle-aged white monkey. When he was touring, man, chicks will be literally falling out. They will be passing out because that nigga hit the stage, man, and kicked his foot up in the air. They would literally be having to get carried out. Mike should have been trying to find one of them chicks who think Michael Jackson is God's gift to the earth. See, that's alpha. That's why I say, man, I'm just finna fall back, man, from even intermingling with these bras. Until I come across the type of bras, man, that feel like, and I do. I'm not saying I never do. I'm saying that those are the only women that I'm gonna deal with. She gonna have to think I'm the best thing since sliced bread. And if a woman think you the best thing since sliced bread, her ass gonna choose on you, homie. Ain't no woman who think you the livest man, like you God's gift, gonna see you and not choose. You see, I'm very particular about who I let next to me, man. And it ain't finna be no 50 women that's finna get next to me in no damn year. It ain't finna be 50 women that gonna get next to me in 5 years, man. That's 10 women a year. You think I come into contact with 10 women that fit for a king every year, man? In the area I'm in, it ain't like every week I'm in a different city. Listen, there are 50 states. There are 48 continental, and then you got Alaska and Hawaii. Let me tell you something. If I was in a different state every year, I mean every week, 52 weeks. If I was in a different state every week, I would still not be able to find 10 women in a year that were worthy of a king. Because if I'm only in that city for a week, what are the chances of me finding and even be able to decipher if that woman is worth being in my presence or not? So me, okay, just watch me. Just watch me famous. Watch what I do famous. Watch how I navigate. Watch how I navigate fame. Every woman you ever see me with, every time you see her, she's gonna be all smiles. She ain't gonna do them smile the whole time. Just being around me, she ain't gonna do them smile. Bitch, jaw's gonna lock up from smiling so much. I'm telling you. Every man should have a woman or women, whatever your preference is, around you who love your dirty drawers. I'm talking about before they see your dirty drawers. And that's the reality of it. Get more is in the building, man. What's good, bro? So let's get back into this thing, man. Now, after the rejection phase that Nikki's in right now, then's gonna come the denial phase. She's not gonna be able to reject that she's hitting the wall anymore, because the brick's gonna be scraping up her back. Now she backing into it. They don't never walk straight into the wall. They back into it. They do, oh, well, when I get a certain age, I ain't gonna need no man. I'm a blah, blah, blah. They don't understand that their whole fucking body and mind and everything is gonna change. She has no idea. Listen, when you see a woman that's 28, 29, and she's talking about how she ain't gonna need no man when she hit the wall and all that blah, 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 she don't even know what hitting the wall is, man. She don't even understand that she about to tear the wall down, homie. It ain't even in her to see it that she about to tear the wall down. The homie Jay Stacks is in the building. What's good, bro? Let me open up this This thing right here, man. I like that sweatshirt right there, man. That thing that banging right there. That's a banging design right there, man. I'm so alpha design, man. That thing banging right there, cuz. I don't know if y'all see it, man, but that thing banging right there. Oh yeah, that's a banging design right there, man. I like to try to keep my designs simple and clean, man. I don't like I be seeing designs, man, that have a whole bunch of words on it and just a whole bunch of complicated symbols and all that on it, man. I don't be wanting all that, man. Jay Stacks is in the building. What up, homie? I see you in the building, Jay Stacks. The homie from the A is in the building. So when that now listen, denial. There's two levels of denial. There's two levels of denial. Denial level one is denying that you're hitting the wall, facing the wall, denying the fact that you finally hit the wall, denying the fact that she hit the wall. That's the first phase of denial. After she's done rejecting it and can't reject it anymore because she's mashed up against the wall like a scene from the movie Saw, she realizes that she's at that damn wall. So she just denies it. The fact that she's looking older, if she's in a relationship, the fact that her body don't function like it used to, she don't really be horny like that, libido dying. The fact that that gut she used to be able to keep off, she can't keep it off no more. You know what I'm saying? The fact that now she got them bags under her eyes all of a sudden. You know, she started noticing her hair thinning a little bit in the front. Body don't smell the way it used to. Feet swelling on her and shit. Nefari, I mean, what's good, brother? Good to see you in the building. Peace to you. Now when she go to the club, man, she knows she the old chick in the club. Ain't nobody checking for her no more. The body that she think is banging until she go compare it to some young chicks that got a body like she used to have, and now she losing her confidence all low now. But she's still in denial that any of this has anything to do with the wall. She's blaming it on everything. She's blaming it on the past relationship. She's blaming it on the last man. She's blaming it on her job. She's blaming it on finance. She's blaming it on the family. She's blaming it on the damn dog that keep taking a crap on the floor. She's blaming it on everything because she's in denial that it is just her time to crack that damn wall open. She's at that wall. She don't want to admit it, but she's there. Lit life, what's good, brother? All kind of things going wrong with her, man. And she just does not want to accept the fact that her problem is deeper than the ocean. Her problem is she didn't try to ward off any of this shit. You see, think about this. If she knows the wall is coming for sure, she's going to conserve herself. She's going to preserve herself. She's going to make sure that she bides her time well so that when she gets close to the wall, she can still maintain some youthful exuberance. So the women who be doing all that drinking and smoking in their 20s, man, and when they, in their 20s and early 30s, man, they get about 35, man, they be busted. They be having fluffy faces. Like a lot of times these chicks don't even understand. Any chick you see that do a lot of drinking, man, her face stay puffy. Old puffy face chicks, man. Like chick face always look like she got stung by some yellow jackets. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you see her, man, face be looking like, man, like she like somebody hit her in the face with a beehive or something, man. And they don't even understand it, man. Now, the second phase of denial. And this is a real one. The second phase of denial. Whoo, boy. Is denying that hitting the wall makes her any worse than she was before. She feels like she can be the same even after she hits the wall. She feels that even though she does not want any of the things she used to. She doesn't crave any of the things she used to. She can't function the way she used to. She doesn't have the drive that she used to have. She doesn't have the determination that she used to have. She doesn't have the libido that she used to have. She doesn't have any of the things she used to. The only thing she used to have is a damn name, bro. She ain't got nothing else that she used to have. But she's denying that that makes any difference. Because she still has her character. She still has her job or career. She's still the same. She's still nice to people. All of those things. But she doesn't want to accept the fact that her SMV is at an all-time low, low. It's gone. That's what she's denying. She's denying that she's old. No woman wants to accept the fact that she's old, because when a woman says I am old, she knows that no man wants an old woman. If she ain't got a man, I tell chicks all the time, if you ain't got a man by the time you get 40, I promise you ain't gonna get one. I promise you ain't gonna get one. You may get a male, but I promise you ain't gonna get no man. You already gotta have that man by the time you get 40. Because I know ain't none of us in here. None of us in the far out, I mean the OG in here right now. And I bet the far brother, please let us know if your preference is a 40-year-old chick with baggage. I can guarantee you that it's not. Before the brother even answer, I can let you know it's not. And the thing is, I ain't even got to say 40-year-old with baggage, because by 40, they all got baggage. And you might say, man, well, she ain't got no children. At 40, if she ain't got no children, homie, that's baggage. At 40, if she got children, it might not be baggage. Because if she had them at 20 or at 19, 18, them bastards gone. They ain't even in the house no more. So you can look at that both ways, where you could just look at it and say, oh, no one who got no children. Or you could say, the one who ain't got no children, even her, when she get to a certain age, not having a child is emotional stress for her. That's mental anguish for her. And that's the reality of it, man. So now, after these two phases of denial, we're about halfway through, man. Let's do a quick recap right quick. The topic for today is the 10 phases of watching a woman hit 10 phases of a woman hitting the wall, rather. It's the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Mr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Running Man. Hey, yo, the brother in the fire I mean said, man, smack yourself and apologize for sucking my alpha. Yeah, no doubt, bro. Hey, that's why I went on to answer for you, man. Because when I said that, I said, damn, that's a tad bit disrespectful. So let me go ahead and answer for him right quick. So I had to do that, man, because I like, man, what would I think if somebody asked me this question, man, or posed this question to me, man? So, but yeah, I told you, man, nobody wants that, man. Nobody want that. So, the first phase is she's too young to sweat it. She ain't got to worry about the wall at that age. The world is a pearl. All she got to do is crack it open, and the oyster is hers. The second phase is oblivious to it. She's a little bit older now. She's closing in on the wall. She used to say that this age was old, but now she's closing in on it. Number 3 is rejecting. She rejects the wall. She sees the wall. She knows she's at it. She knows she's getting close to it. She sees it. She can see what color the bricks are, man. She can see how many of the bricks got chips on them and all that. Fourth phase is denial. The first denial is denying that the things that are changing about her are because she's hitting the wall. She blames on anything else. Number 5, the second denial level is her denying. She's accepted the changes, but she's denying that they make her different. Now that's illogical, but we're talking about we're talking about females right now. So her second denial is based on her understanding that she's changed, but still believing she has the same value, believing that she has enough value in in enough other areas that they level out and keep her value at the same place, the same level. Now, number six, the number six phase is the fight or flight phase of hitting the wall. Now, what's the fight phase? It's the fight or flight phase of hitting the wall. What's the fight phase? The fight phase is she starts to try to eat clean. She starts going to the gym. Bitch start meditating and doing all type of other crazy shit, burning candles all the damn time, and doing aromatherapy and fucking doing yoga and doing all these things, man, trying to fix some things, man. Now she finally starting to go get. I mean, she's doing a whole bunch of things, man. She's starting to buy all these different lotions and oils and shit to put on her body, man. Now she's looking at that wall saying, "I got to fight this." She don't understand it's too late, but boy, she got to fight it. Fighting her ass off too, man. She's doing everything on the sun, man. I'm trying to live bit of everything. Trying to live bit of everything to fight it off. You name it, man. She'll try, man. Man, listen. That's why all these different products keep popping up, man. Listen, another thing she'll try. She'll try the body girdle. Now, young girls do that too from time to time, but for the most part, young tellers don't. She'll try that body girdle to try to fool you into believing she's still shapely and hoping that when she gets your ass to the crib that it won't matter one way or the other like so many other men have done in the past. Or that she knows some ugly friends of hers, man, that get it in all the time, man, cause dudes overlook it. She like, hey, I got a little bit of pudge around the middle. I'm kind of chunky around the middle. Here she still should settle for it, cause if that chick can get it, I know I can get it. Now, what's the flight phase of a woman hitting the wall? The flight phase is that she just flees away from the world. She just dips. She just falls back into her own reclusive state because she can't accept the fact that her world is different now. She figures if her world is going to be different, she wanted to be different on her own tone. Perfect example of this is Eartha Kitt. I don't know if you know Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt's got to be in her 70s or 80s right now. And honestly, Eartha Kitt still looks good she still looks good for her age. But when you listen to her talk, she sounds like she batshit crazy too. Like she live by herself, man, and she got this vendetta against men, but she live by herself, so she ain't gonna never have an opportunity to pay nobody back. But she sounds like she's so bitter about the prospect of not being able to have a man at her when she hit the wall that she just fell back and swore it all off, man. And you just gotta look her up, man. Look up Eartha Kitt, man, and listen to her talk, man. I can't remember what the interview was, but somebody sent it to me, man, and it was it was weird, man. I tell you what, man. On the movie Boomerang, she was the old lady that Eddie Murphy had to get with on the movie Boomerang. If you remember that movie, man, she was the old lady that Eddie Murphy had to get with. That was Eartha Kitt. And was that Eartha Kitt? I think that was Eartha Kitt. I'm almost certain. SJ3 should be able to let us know that. So, Lit Life, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Yeah, no doubt, Bex. That's when that bipolar stuff kicks in, man. I'm telling you, man, they be all over the place, man. Yeah, yeah, Eartha Kitt is dead now, for sure. Was it Eartha Kitt? No, it wasn't Eartha Kitt, man. Hold up, hold up. Let me see who it was. I'm talking about the woman in the interview. Yeah, it was Eartha Kitt. It was Eartha Kitt. So, but it was one of those things, man, where um, it was crazy, man. And the interview was a little bit older, man, just by the quality of the video. You know what I'm saying? Like people video quality don't look like that no more. So it's one of those things, man, where I just have to they either fight or flight. They're at that fight or flight stage of it, man. And to me, that's the funniest stage to watch. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they be half fighting and half flight. They fight and flight. Man, chicks be going to get that gastric bypass surgery, man. They be going to, chicks be going to, that's why you see a chick, man, that's 43 years old, man, go get butt implants, go get breast implants, man. They begin. That's when they really start getting cut on. Look at Jada Pinkett Smith. Got to that wall, man, started getting cut on. Gabrielle Union been cut on. We see Vivica Fox been cut on, man. Vivica Fox, man, about 50, man, trying to go get a damn boob job. Shawty, what you need to be doing? You need to be, you need to pin them boys down, man. Put them in your pin them down and tuck them in your underwear and just keep going. But she ain't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? She was still trying to, even though her face looked like she 59, she thought that she could hold on to a youthful body. I'm telling you, man, and Vivica Fox is the perfect example of denial. She's the perfect example of the denial that the shit that make her old changes her. Like she denied it to the end, man, and now she's accepted it. She just look like an old chick now. You know what I'm saying? She looks like an old chick now. She's embraced her old chick vibe, man. But for a minute, she would not accept it, bro. She was trying to cut on herself and fix herself and all of that, man. And I'm telling you, man, 50 didn't do it. No, 50 didn't help matters none at all, man. You know what I'm saying? When they put on call like that, man, at that award show, man, then when it didn't last, man, it didn't work out, man, she still on it. Like she's still on it like that, man. But let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. 50 was lucky enough to have a woman who was already in the industry view him. You know how I told you though, chick view Michael Jackson? You know how I told you every man should want to have a woman around him that views him as the best thing since sliced bread? Vivica viewed 50 as the best thing since sliced bread. She viewed him as the best thing since sliced bread. He just happened, he just looked up and had her view him as the best. Kim Porter, she viewed Diddy as the best thing since sliced bread. I think B views Jay as the best thing since sliced bread. I'm telling you how it is, man. Like some people just get viewed like that. Now it happened with dudes too now, because I think Russell Wilson views Sierra as the best thing since sliced bread. It's rare that it's reciprocated, but I do think with Diddy and Kim, I think they had that right. They viewed it. I think Lil Kim viewed Biggie as the best thing since sliced bread. That's why when Biggie died at Biggie funeral, man, nobody cried harder than she did. Nobody acted a fool like she did, man. That chick was distraught. She was super distraught. And so she viewed him as the best thing since sliced bread, man. Like throughout the annals of history, there have been time, man, in entertainment where you see someone who just think do the best thing since sliced bread. And any man should be dealing with that kind of woman, man. But see, 50 dodged the bullet, because if he had kept her, because I'm be honest with you, man, she is not aging gracefully. Just like Jada Pinkett Smith, man. Jada Pinkett Smith is not aging gracefully, but now she want to talk. Look at how she talking about Will now, man. She on the other side of the wall, and she want to, be talking like she ain't really married and all that, and blah blah blah. That's because she want to get into the next phase. After fight or flight, then comes the cougar phase. The cougar phase is the phase that benefits men the most. Benefits men the most. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the only chicks who can be cougars is ones who've held on to some semblance of their youthful exuberance. So if you knock down a cougar, she gonna be bad to be. She gonna be bad for her age. I'll put it like that. She gonna be bad for her age. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, man. Cause Gabrielle Union, man, she built up like a white chick. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no curves, man. She ain't got no hips. She ain't got no ass at tall. What's wrong with that boy, that man? I hope he got a doctor on call, man, cause she's suffering from acetol. So it's one of those things, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. D Wade be on something else, man. And the thing is, man, his girl, man, is at that cougar age too, man. So D Wade probably need to chill, man. It's kind of like it looks. It's kind of like with Steve Harvey, man. Now, don't get me wrong. Steve Harvey's wife ain't no beauty queen, but she's not an unattractive older chick. She's decent to be an older chick. And compared to his first wife, physically, Marge is killing his first wife. Like you can tell he married the first wife when he was broke. That shit is obvious. yo, yo, if you see a cat wife, man, and she jacked before he got famous, man, he went he listen, he dipped on her because he got famous. You know how people say, and it's something that women say. Well, she was with him all that time. Then as soon as he got his money, he left her. Yeah, cause she was a broke nigga woman. She wasn't a woman that was made to be with a rich man. That's. Let me tell you something, man. That's what women don't understand. Like a man who is struggling, hustling, trying to get his grind on. The woman who he's within, man, she is not meant to transition to the next level with him. Like we all know that. There are some people who are not meant to, they're meant to get you to the next level, help you get to the next level, but not transition to the next level with you because there's somebody there already that's going to help you get to the next level after that. So I think we as men have to make sure we don't get caught up in that foolishness, man. But this is the cougar phase, man. And the cougar phase is not a bad phase, man. Not for the alpha male, man. It's a pretty good phase. I mean, if you ain't trying to develop no feelings in nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't trying to, as long as you ain't trying to get jammed up in nothing like that, man, then we cool. So after the cougar phase, man, after the cougar phase, this is when it started getting real. Start getting real after the cougar phase. Because after the cougar phase comes the has been phase. That's the phase where the cougar can't even get no you can't she can't even be a cougar no more. She can't even be a cougar because physically she just ain't got it no more. She just ain't got it no more. And now she's really in a situation where she don't know what she gonna do. She's just riding off into the sunset now, man. Like don't no man want her. Hell, don't no woman even want her at that point. And she was crazy enough to not have a man by that point. I don't understand the logic in that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the logic in that. Like I really don't. I can't fathom the logic in that, man. It don't make no sense to me. Doesn't make a bit of sense. So, and another thing about the has been phase, man. A lot of times you'll see them in the has been phase, man, and that's when they start looking crazy. Like they be old chicks and they still be trying to do young chick stuff. You know what I'm saying? They still be trying to dress like young chicks and look like young chicks and hang with young chicks and they be trying to do all that, man, and they be looking crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so now Latham been done too, man. All them chicks, man, they 40s and 50s, man, they done, man. They washed. So the number 9 phase in a woman hitting the wall is she becomes a bitter hater. She becomes a bitter hater. Man, you meet a woman all the time, man. I meet younger women all the time, man, and they got an aunt or an older sister or somebody, man, that just straight be hating on them all the time, man. Don't want to see them. I'm talking about, man, don't want to see them even get touched by a man. Like they be hating all the time. And that's crazy to me, man. But that's a phase that they go in, man. Listen, if they say, well, no woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. That's the reality. When a woman fed over her life, it ain't nothing you can do about it. Like when she gets to the point where she realizes that it's over, she's a has been. Like ain't none of the stuff that she thought her life was gonna be based on at that age, it came to fruition. Like there's a lot of women who thought they were gonna be married by a certain age, but they ain't. There's a lot of women who thought that they were gonna have children by a certain age, but they still ain't had none. There's a lot of women out here, man, who have children and they bitter because they had children by the wrong man, and the man don't want nothing to do with them, and halfway don't want nothing to do with the child. There's a lot of women out here, man, who didn't get to where they wanted to be in their career, and now it's by time for them to retire, man. They still got $150,000 in student loans, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things going on out here to make a woman be a bitter hater, and all haters are bitter. If you're bitter, yo, and let me tell you something, man. I ain't covered this, man. You know the dude, man, who called himself, man, gonna do a response video, man. I went and looked at it because I listened to a little bit of it at first. Man, I went to watch the video, man. This dude got he got three earrings in one ear and a nose ring. Come on, man. He got three earrings in one ear and a nose ring. You know, chick I told you I got rid of, man. For trick I told you, man, who I got rid of for drinking all the time. She had three earrings in one ear and a nose ring. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You ain't in no position to say nothing to no alpha man. You sitting here all pierced up, man, like one of them, the black woman is God chicks, man. Come on, man. Boy probably got a picture of the goddess Isis in his house, man. Come on, bro. You gonna try to diss me and my masculine energy, my alpha masculine energy, and you got three earrings in one ear and a nose ring. I'm telling you, boy. And I know this off topic, man. I just had to jump on. Then, man, let me finish this up, man. Let me finish this up, cause I'm just taken aback, man, by the fact, man, that it's crazy, man. Yo, I've been blocking cats all day. You know what I'm saying? I've been blocking cats all day, man. And no doubt, thou shalt not escape the wall, man. So the last phase, she starts off like the first phase. You know how they say when you get old enough, then you start turning back into a child, helpless like a child and all that. That's if you don't take care of yourself. Chris, really, what's good? Brother Riz is in the building. She starts off too young to sweat it, and the final stage of a woman hitting the wall is she's too old to give a shit. It gets to a point where she's too old to even worry about. Like you got to understand, she gets to the point where she spent more years behind the wall than she spent in front of the wall. Let's say she hit the wall at 30 and she gets 70 years old. By the time she's 70 years old, man, she done spent more time behind the wall than she spent in front of the wall. So it gets to a point, man, where for the end of it, she's just too old to give a shit about the wall, man. The wall don't mean nothing to her at that age. Nothing. So if you're just joining me, man, I'm going to do another quick rundown, man. You've joined me for the High Altitude Show. I am your host with the most, Mr. BoA, a.k.a. Book of Alpha running me. Today's topic is the 10 phases of a woman hitting the wall. Number one, the first phase, she's too young to sweat it. She ain't got to worry about the wall. Number two, she's oblivious to the wall. She's not as young as she was, but she's still oblivious to the wall. Just don't think that thing's coming. Number three, rejection. She rejects the fact that she's getting to the wall. The wall does exist. She finally realizes that the ball. Let me tell you when she realizes when that silent biological clock tick turns into tick 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 tick. That's when she realizes that she's in trouble. Number four, denial. We're gonna have denial A and B. Denial A is denying that the things that are changing about her are because of the wall. Denial two, number five, is accepting those things but denying that they make you any less valuable. Number six, fight or flight. Do everything in the power, try to fight that age out, try to keep that wall at bay, or just go ahead and go to the other side of the wall and be like, okay, well I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go be by myself and just go give me some cats. Turn into a cat lady. That's what they turn into. Number seven, cougar, self-explanatory. Number eight, has been. Finally have to accept the fact that nothing about you is different from what it used to be. It's different. Nothing about you is the same as it used to be. Finally have to accept the fact that you're totally different. And accepting that fact, having to accept that fact, drives them crazy. Having to accept the fact that none of the great characteristics you had before are present with you now, that's rough, bro. Rough. Number nine is the bitter hater. We already know where bitterness comes from. Feeling like everything they ever expected men to do, men didn't measure up. So you'd be surprised at how many women, man, are bitter in their older years, man, because of, some they think men should have did for them a certain way, men should have treated them or something like that, man, even though they acted the way they acted. Number 10, the last one, she's too old to give a damn about the wall at all. She's been on the other side of it so long she can't remember what it feels like to be on the front side of it. So that concludes our list, man. That concludes that particular aspect of the show. We're done with that list. But like I'm saying, man, I just can't understand, man, how such unqualified men can build up an army based on fugazi activity, man. Like, ain't no dude finna be around me, man, with no 3 earrings in his ear and no nose ring, bro. I just finna have that. That ain't gonna happen. To me, that's flaw. Where I'm from, I come from the land down under, where the women glow and the men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Y'all know nothing about that man. Y'all know nothing about that man at work, man, laying down under, man. I'm for your mom, the Great Wall of China. Man, you ain't asking me a question, Drake. You making a statement, man. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Off topic, someone walking behind you, for example, in the store, or attempting to walk behind you. I don't know, man. You ain't asked a question. Yeah, Pocket Tyrese with that nose ring stuff, man, for sure, for sure. Now, I always took a strike off Pop, man, for that nose ring. You know what I'm saying? But when you add three earrings in one ear, to the nose ring, man, it gets a tad bit weird for me, man. Tad bit weird. Yeah, man. Can't say, man. I shouldn't have. Sigmund had to tell where Sigmund got a shirt on that says it. So I just thought about that, man. I was like, man, you know, yo, let me tell you something crazy, man. Y'all remember the chick Carly Ellison, right? So when I was looking at the dude response video, and so of course as I'm listening, I'm scrolling down the comments. So I scroll down the comments, I see Carly Red in there. No, this was another dude. Somebody sent me a link to another response. This wasn't even the same dude. I went to another response on the one Carly Red was on. So when Carly Red, I mean Carly, not Carly Red, Carly Ellison, and So Carl Edison jumped in his comments and said, "Well, you're weaker than BoA because you got emotionally, you got butt hurt and responded to his video. I bet he won't respond to yours." So I was like, man, look at Carl Edison, man. Now what did I tell you? I'm telling you, man. I told you that chick just wanted to be in here, man, soaking up the alpha vibe, man, and she wasn't getting the attention that she wanted, man, and she didn't really know how to broach the situation. That's what happened, man. She ain't really know how to broach the situation, but she out there, man, speaking up for the cause of Mr. BoA, man. So, yo, man, I'm tired of hell, man. I'm about to get ready to crash this thing out, man. I'm tired of hell. Oh yeah, she wanted the Alpha Energy SJ3. She wanted the Alpha Energy, man. So yeah, she be trolling everywhere, man. For real, she be all over the place. I'm wondering how she have all that time. But man, I was listening to Alpha King, man, and Talleyrand on Alpha channel yesterday, man. And Talleyrand said something great. He said something amazing, man. He said something that was really amazing. And I won't necessarily say amazing, but it was really something that I had been thinking about as well, man. And what he said was this. He said that it's amazing to him that dudes can be looking at so much content, like just looking at so much content, so much of the same content. Like people just, like let's say you like fishing channels. Let's say you like crappie fishing channels, because I like crappie fishing channels. And there's a bunch of them, man. There's probably 10,000 of them. I follow one for sure, and another one I'm subscribed, but I don't really follow it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really follow it like that. So appreciate it, China White. China White is in the building. So I let's say like there's other things that like fitness channels. Like there's fitness channels that I watch, but there's only two fitness channels that I watch. You know what I'm saying? I watch Pump Chasers, and for real right now, Pump Chasers is the only one. Everybody else started doing other shit. Like I used to watch Cali. I used to watch Cali Muscle, man, but Cali Muscle turned into a gamer now. So I don't watch no gaming. So like Pump Chaser is the only fitness channel that I watch consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch it consistently. Alpha Destiny, I do watch Alex, but Alex content is for. I mean, I watch it. I watch it. You know what I'm saying? But not as much as I watch Pump Chasers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how somebody can be. So it's like even in the manosphere. Like there's really only like two people I listen to in the manosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. Like it's gotten down to the point where there's only two people that I actually listen to consistently on the manosphere. Like every time they drop something, I listen to it. When I get an alert, I peep it out. There's other people that I listen to, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? So what Talleyrand was saying, and I agree with it. It's amazing to me to see that somebody has the time, not just the time, but the interest as well to be watching a whole bunch of different content providers who make the same type of damn content. Like for me, it's like being it's like being it's like being on the carousel, man. It's shit like the YouTube carousel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I view it, man. Like it's like the YouTube carousel. But in that right there, I feel like if you're trying to piece shit together, that's fine. That's not even the problem. Let me take that back. That's not even a problem. The problem is when I see people supporting different, like opposing content. Like, so how in the hell you support opposing content? Like, how can you support alpha content and then go support beta content? You know what I'm saying? How can your ass support vegan content, and then go support goddamn swine eating content or the all meat diet content. Like, how can you support uh fucking married couples content and then go support player shit too? I don't understand how you could do that, but it's a bunch of cats out here, man. They supporting opposite content. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, there was some cats that be on my channel, man. There was some cats that be on my channel. So when I went and watched these two do response videos, you know what I'm saying? I went and watched them because I get entertained from them. Because if you gotta hit a vitriol, I'm gonna link them. The next video I put up, man, I'm gonna link them for y'all, man, so y'all can go watch them. You gotta hit a vitriol they come with. Oh man, it's like I'm finna tear BoA down, man. They be doing everything in their power, man, to discredit me, but you can't discredit me. You don't have a chance to discredit me unless your ass is alpha, and you can say, man, let me tell you what alpha is. It ain't that shit BoA talking about. But when somebody like Nafari Amin come in here, who the OG on this panel right here today, and says, I roll with you, BoA. I support what you say. And then there was another OG in here last night. Was it last night? Well, the last stream. He came in. He said the exact same thing. He said, what's up, young alpha? I'm an old alpha. And I support this message. You understand what I'm saying? And I support what this man says. That's what, I'm from the old school. I'm from a point where, like, you got your stripes when the OGs gave them motherfuckers to you. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from. So you can't really like what some dude gonna come in here and say, man, when some OG alphas can. And let me tell you what that means. It don't mean that OG alphas are jocking me or nothing. That means that OG alphas have already had more experience than all of us. So who better equipped to come and validate or verify what I'm saying about this alpha shit than somebody who's been living it for 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, 25 years longer than even I have. So I just say, man, that you got to hit a vitriol. You got to hit a, and this nigga, this long ass intro, man, them dude channel trash. And they talking about, man, my intro long. Dude, my channel improving every time. That's why my intro long. But you know what? My intro long because my intro fire. You know why my intro fire? Because the homie say it's fire. They wait for my intro. When that beat come on, you already know what time it is. So I'm experimenting with placement of it because I already know it's fire. But man, you just gotta go listen to it, man. I gotta let y'all hear it, man. I'm crazy, man. Man, listen, the dude was, man, just all over the place, man. Y'all gonna have a laugh, man. Listen, I'm telling you right now, if you blow trees, you better blow one before you listen to it. If you blow one before you listen to it, man, let me tell you something, man. Your fucking sides are gonna be hurting. You know what I'm saying? Your sides are gonna be hurting, man. So, and I'm gonna tell you, man, there's a lot of cats. There's a lot of cats from on the channel. No doubt in the fire. I mean, I appreciate that, brother. No doubt, bro. No doubt. I appreciate the support too, man. You have to understand, man, that when you think about it, and I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing is, man, there are a lot of brothers, man, who were over here. There's a lot of brothers who've been in the manosphere with us, man. We had some snakes in the grass, but I cut that grass, homie. I cut, nigga. Listen. I told somebody to come dig the yard up. I don't want no more grass growing. Let me see the snakes. So we ain't got no more grass. But every cat that I saw bad mouthing Mr. BoA, they've been banished. They can see. This is the thing about blocking somebody on your platform. They can still listen. They just can't comment no more. So even when you say something incendiary to them, they can't respond. So listen, I would have listened to both of the dude videos, and then I just blocked them. You could come listen, but you just can't. You can't come in here, man. Like, this is the alpha sphere. Like, how in the hell you gonna come to my house if you got a problem with me? I can't trust you in my house, man. You know what I'm saying? How you listen? If somebody declares themselves your enemy, man, themselves to be your enemy, how the hell are you going let them in your house, man? They ain't welcome to the crib, man. This is the alpha sphere. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never alphas welcome in here, man. That's it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Somebody sent me that link to the other video too, man. And I blocked him cause I don't want nobody send me no links, man, to no videos, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't just send me no random links. You know what I'm saying? Like I just ain't accepting no links. Don't link nothing in my joint. So that's all it is, man. I feel like what it did, man, is, and let me tell you something, bro. That dude, that video, man, that response video he did, man, that dude, he don't really be getting a whole lot of views, man. But that video, that response video he did, man, it gonna mess around, climb up to 1,000 for him, man, by the end of the week. Well, this is the end of the week, you know what I mean? But then by the end of a week, by the end of a 7 day week, man, it gonna mess around, climb up to 1,000 for him, man. And his joint don't be popping like that. That's how come I ain't shut it down, man. I feel like, man, go ahead and get your little shine, man. You know what I'm saying? This, and let me tell you something else that happened. I ain't gonna say no name, but there's some cats that was over there that came and subscribed to my channel. While they was over there talking about, yeah, that's right, man, yeah, yeah. Oh, what was he talking about? But I see them in my subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be fugazi out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we talk about, man. We talk against being fugazi. We talk about, hey, man, if you don't like me, fine. Say you don't like me, man, and bounce. If you ain't vibing with my content, man, cool, fine. Don't vibe with my content, bounce. Go find some content you vibe with. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't vibe with somebody's content, man, I ain't messing with them. And it ain't even no animosity. There's some cats that come through my channel, man, and come in the chat, man. I chop it up with them, man. What up with them, man? I give them the same shout out to get everybody else, man. Link up with them, man. Blah talk, but down. I don't support their ideology. But that ain't no personal shit, man. I don't have no personal interaction with men, man. I don't have no personal interaction with nobody that I've never met. You know what I'm saying? But until we meet face to face, then it's always, man, just it's always business. It can never be personal. Personal means meeting face to face. I'm from the old school, home. I was trained up by real OGs, the last Mohican OGs, the type of G's that don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm the last of a dying breed. You know what I'm saying? I'm the last of a dying breed, man, and that's why I'm trying to inject this energy back into the world, man, so we can get our numbers back up, man. Because, man, this breed is dying, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and and there's some shit that I mean, I get this from women. I get this from, when I meet a woman, when I meet a woman's family, her uncles, her dad, her brothers, and all that, man. Man, once they get to know me, man, they always say, man, hey, they don't make them like you no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it, man. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, yeah. I used to mess with I used to roll with CT, man, before he got I still be checking him out, man, whenever you come on, man, and give him motivational speech. But I'm be honest with you, man, it ain't the same, man. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to him, man, just out of respect for the motivation, man, that he used to give. You know what I'm saying? Just out of respect for that. But it's funny to see. It's weird to see him like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got the haters that always be saying things like, "Well, he brought it on himself. He would take you doing this. So what, man? How much shit you brought on yourself? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all have things we brought on ourselves, man. And that's just how it is, man. So, it's just life, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just life. So, but yeah, man, these dudes. I mean, I ain't never seen that like it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't used to dealing with fugazi shit, man. I just ain't used to dealing with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from an era where fugazi get you done in, man. You know what I'm saying? Catch that ain't fugazi get done in, and so the fugazi, man, don't stand a chance, man. I just don't. it is what it is, man. But I like to get these boys they shine, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, I feel like I made it, man. I'm telling you, little things like this make me feel like I made it, man. You know what I'm saying? Until I did not just go look at my subscribers and I'd be like, nah, you ain't made it yet, bro. You ain't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like it, man. I be like, man, I must have made it, man. These dudes making response videos to my, hey, man, you on a, I ain't made it, but I just got to a new level. When you get to a level, man, where dudes make response videos to you, you own, man. You got to a certain level, man. Cause these dudes don't really be, ain't nobody gonna make no response video to you, man, if they don't feel like it gonna benefit their channel. I know how this shit work. Nobody's gonna make a response video to you if they don't feel like it gonna benefit your channel, their channel, unless they have, just some real life beef with you. And I don't know too many people on here no more that I know some cats who used to have it, but I don't know nobody on here that got beef, man. And I ain't got no beef with nobody. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. SJ3 old school rules still apply. D boy with the see. When I hear people say the game has changed, no, the game has not changed. The game will never change. Y'all niggas playing a different game. And let me tell you something else, man. I hear cats always saying, while you playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Well, you keep playing chess, nigga. I'm playing checkers. Just cause you playing chess, just cause you playing a game that takes more time to play, nigga, I ain't got time to waste playing chess with you. I'm gonna play checkers. Checkers is a quicker game. I'm gonna dominate you on the checkers. I'm gonna do a whole lot of things on the checkerboard because I've been playing checkers since I was 3 years old. Now, unless you've been playing chess since you were 3, we gonna play my game, nigga. I ain't gotta play. Well, how you just gonna come? How you gonna come around my alpha ass and tell me what game you playing? Nigga, I decide the game, and we playing checkers. If you playing chess, you can't beat me at checkers. You know what I'm saying? When listen, this is how crazy it sounds. While you playing checkers, I'm playing chess. Okay, while you playing chess, you can't beat me at checkers. So I guess it's gonna be a stalemate. Cause the same way I can't beat you playing chess while you playing checkers, nigga, you can't beat me playing checkers while you playing chess. Two different games, fool. So when people say little things like that, try to make themselves feel better, man, I don't care nothing about that, homie. The game is the game. The game ain't never changed. The game ain't gonna never change. The game will not change. If you're not playing by the game rules, then you're not playing the game, because people who don't play by the game rules don't last in the game, homie. You can't be who you say you are if you don't play by the rules. There are rules that are made. To dictate the reality that we present to the world. There are rules to play by, man. Rules that men must honor. And the problem is these dudes ain't playing the game no more, man. They playing something else. Dave Towle, salute to you, homie. No doubt, bro. No doubt. Real talk. I know. Juice say, what up, Juice? Juice say Pippin ain't dead, just moved to the internet. That's it, man. Just moved to the internet. That's it, bro. Like, everything's still the same, man. The fire I mean said BoA, I walked that yard in Folsom in San Quentin. If the youngsters heard this alphaism before they done that dumb shit, it wouldn't be so many doing life for being reckless and foolish. I agree with you 100%, bro. Intervention, man. Intervention. You know what I'm saying? My goal is intervention, man. You know what I'm saying? Intervention for youngins when it comes to the women, and when it, cause 9 times out of 10, man, 9 times out of 10 when youngins do something, man, it's behind women. Of course, you just got to, you gotta get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? You got to prove yourself. You got to do these things, man. But there's an awful lot of young men in the pen, man, for some that involves a woman, man, and being in their emotions, or being in their emotions with something that got something to do with the streets, man. There's a bunch of emotional wrecks in the penitentiary right now, man, who, if they had to do it all again, man, would have governed themselves better. But the thing is, nobody's teaching young men how not to be emotional. Nobody's teaching them that. Think about this. Even the Most High didn't say love your mother and father. The Most High said honor your mother and father so that your day shall be prolonged. Honor and love are two different things. Honor thy mother and father. These dudes don't honor their mother. They love their mother. Some of them are in love with their mother. And that keeps you in an emotional headspace for your whole damn lifespan, man. I'm telling you, man, mama's boy is a square. And ain't no square finna go nowhere with me, man. Yeah, that's what they doing, bro. That's all they doing, Esther. They gotta learn the hard way, man. But you know, man, listen, if you can help 10 out of 1,000, man, and that 10 out of 1,000 go help two, you know what I'm saying? The 10 you help, everybody they help, man, that trickles back down to you. You know, it's kind of like we talk about Israel. We talk about Israel. We are children. We are the children of Israel. We know who Israel is. We know Israel. We know Israel was Jacob, but we also know that Abraham is the father of all nations. That blessing began with Abraham. Yeah, man, it's the only way I know, bro. Like, listen, all I know is what the OGs taught me. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else. I know what the OGs taught me. I know the results I got from applying it to my life. I know the adjustments I had to make to it. Not the OG game itself, but not the rules themselves, but the way I responded to the result I got from the rule. You know what I'm saying? The rules are the same. The results gonna be the same. The results just may come at you in a different way. So that's all I know, bro. I stick to what I know, man. I stick to what I know works. I know that being cold on the broad works, but I also know that being fair with a broad works. You understand? I know that being physical with a broad works, but I also know that breaking her back and never trying to do no love making works. You know what I'm saying? I know that standing on principle and standing on what you believe, I know that that works. But I also know that being open to see what other people are saying works because they may be saying the same thing you're saying just in a different way, and you may be turning away an ally. So, you know, yeah, her now from down there in South Alabama, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Some men get the glory early, some men get the glory later, man. That's really how it is, man. SJ3 said get that pure water, cold game knowledge at Mr. BoA's college. Ah, man, that's it right there, SJ3. You can tell a cat, man, they've been listening to rap his whole life. Nigga, I always had to write a rhyme. You know what I'm saying? I do that same thing, man. Like, I know you hear me sometime in here talking, man. I always had to say a rhyme. A rhyme just come out sometime. And it ain't that we be trying to rhyme, man. That's just how it comes out, man. If you're a long time hip hop head, man, long especially if you write music and record music, perform music, man, then it's gonna be in you forever. So, man, we're gonna get ready to slide out that thing. Yeah, man, solo alpha, that's it, man. Growing to your fullest alpha, bro. That's the ticket, man. That's all we all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? We just growing into the fullness of our alpha, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Just living our lives, man. And these boys, man, listen, we gonna have haters. That's what men do. They see the alpha, they hate the alpha because they can't be the alpha. That's the bottom line. Like we're gonna have that. That's not the first time, man. That's not gonna be the last time. But I will tell you something that's weird. The only time the alphas get attacked is from some cat who calls himself Signal. I think that's interesting to know. Nobody else, nobody who calls himself beta, nobody who says I'm a beta male, nobody who says I'm Ilmore. We don't get no disses from Igmore, from Ilmore. You know what I'm saying? We don't get no disses from MGTOW, man. I ain't got no. I haven't gotten any open disses from MGTOW at all. And I voiced my opinion on MGTOW as well. The only men who seem to want to respond and be anti-alpha, the only anti-alpha men that I've come across are men who profess to be Sigma. Come on, bro. Man, I would never respond to one of them cats, man. Never. Never. You will never get a response video from me. Nah, well, unless it benefits my channel. If you huge, if you got a huge following and you say something, I might go ahead and let you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. You understand? Other than that, if it don't make good business sense, man, I'm not gonna give it to you. It got to make good business sense to me, brother. BoA, I truly appreciate you for never letting up. I'm spitting true game for the brothers to level up daily. Salute, keep mobbing 100. No doubt, brother. No doubt. On the grind, man. On the grind, SJ3. Getting to how we live, homie. Getting to how we live. And that's the reality of it. Move that over there, man. So, it is what it is, man. We've been in here grinding, living, trying to make it do what it does, man. And other than that, I don't really I don't know, man. I really just I look at things from a certain perspective, man, and I ask myself, like, with the world being what it is, I I wonder why with all of these things going on in this environment, man, why do men still get caught up in shit? Why are there men still around here talking about they want to get married and they want to have this perfect life and they want to go out here and do these things that need to be done and that don't need to be done and they feel like it's the best thing to do and they know it's gonna happen and they trust that they're gonna find the Nawalt and all that, man. These dudes done lost it, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm getting to the point now, man, when dudes be talking like that, man, I can't fathom where they coming from, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust no dude that still want to get married, man, in this environment, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust his ability, man, to make good decisions, man, when it comes to women, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust it. But man, it is what it is. Just trying to live, man. And other than that, man, I'm just chilling. So, homies, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm just rambling the hell on now, man. I ain't really saying that. I'm just rambling on, man. I realize, man, I've been rambling for like 3 minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't one man that's gonna try to keep the stream going or no shit like that, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. So, uh, And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I just narrowed down, man. I narrowed down who I be listening to, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was listening to cats. Honestly, man, I was listening to cats. China White, I see you been the thing all the time. You ain't put now link in here at all. What's going on, man? We gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk about this. You went on the job for that today. We gonna have to talk about this right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit right there. I don't like that shit. Have to have have to drop a dime on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I mean, I have no man. I'm telling you, man. I got the multiple personalities, man. Like one of my personalities is a fucking movie buff, man. Nigga don't do nothing but quote movie scenes, man. I had to catch him sometime, man. I be somewhere, man. Niggas just be quoting a movie scene, man. Talking to somebody, talking to a stranger, just quoting a movie scene. I be at the store or something, man. They ask me, man, do I want paper or plastic, man? I say, well, me not say me gonna do, me say me think about it. Your art right now. Me not fuck with you right now. The police are watch you. I just say that shit to a strange lady in the grocery store, man. Yo, I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy, man. But y'all chill, man. No doubt. As the thinking man Templar would say, one red pill life is worth a million blue pill lives. And I'm gonna tell you like this: one alpha life is worth a million sigma lives. And I'm gonna keep saying things like this, man, until I weed all the motherfuckers that don't need to be in here out. It don't matter how long you've been supporting. It don't matter how long you've been here. Now that I know the type of people that you support, like this is the thing. If you support someone that's anti-alpha, then you're anti-alpha. And I'm not saying you can support who you want to support. But if you're anti-alpha, your ass can't support Mr. BoA. All right, China White, take care of that little girl. Get her well. Keep her hydrated. And make her rest. But definitely keep her hydrated. Don't matter how old she is, go get her some Pedialyte. They actually make if you into organic like me, they make organic Pedialyte. Just get her some Pedialyte and keep her hydrated. And watch her with that temperature, man, with that fever and chills back and forth. Just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. And I'm starting to get to the point, man, where when I think about Jamal, I see you, man. Jamal, I beard my hair, man. What's good, brother? Bless up to you, bro. So I look at that, man, and I say, man, I'm just trying to transcend all distinctions besides alpha. Like I don't, you notice, man, I don't really be talking about. I think every man need to take the red pill, man. But I don't want my channel to be called a red pill channel. I don't want my content to be called red pill content. You know what I'm saying? Like the only distinction that I want to have tied to me is alpha. Period. Hey, you know what, man? Hold on. Before y'all get out of here, man, let me give y'all a link, man, to this thing right here, man. This great product right here, man. This I'm so alpha joint. I'm gonna stay up about another hour, man, work on some designs and shit. Give me a quick second here, man. I'm going here and pull this thing out for y'all right quick, man. Woo, 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 woo. Quick second, homies. Quick second, right quick, man. The activated charcoal powder, man. If you want to keep your teeth white between whitenings, man, get some activated charcoal teeth whitener, man. I got it on the site, man. But I'm finna give y'all this right here, right now, man. This right here gonna give you life right here, man. So this your link, man, to the I'm So Alpha hoodie, man. Go ahead and get that thing, man. It's your link to the I'm So Alpha hoodie, man. So let's get ready to slide about this thing, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been a real live stream. No pun intended. It's been gangster, man. It's been gravy. I don't know about y'all, man. That damn I'm So Alpha, man. I like that design right there, man. I think that's crazy. I should have put the white shirt up because it looked better because that